Hello. I would like to speak to you about the afterlife for a moment. When we die, we pretty much just stand up and move out of our bodies, just like walking or sitting up. And when we do that, if we have a home or a place where we've spent lots of time, that's where we will be. And life is so important. Knowledge in life is so important because the higher your awareness is of yourself, the higher your consciousness is, the quicker you will get out of the afterlife phase. So when we enter into the afterlife, we enter firstly into the home. We need to get out of the house. Even if there are others there who are stuck in the house, leave them. They need to do it on their own. You need to get out of the house. And when you do, you will come upon this shadow world. It is just like Earth, everything, except it is very bright and vibrant. Lots of colors, just like this rock. Almost metallic and unreal coloring. Unearthly coloring. And when we enter into this world, we start to lose our conscious awareness slowly and little by little. That is how many consciousness are gone and never to be heard of or seen again. They lose themselves in this world. So when we enter into this world, the first thing that we have to do is look at the moon. Around the moon, there will be colors of rainbows around the moon. It would be like you can paint the moon itself. And we have to look at that moon and want to go over the rainbow, to go over the moon. And when we do this, our consciousness will lift us up into that state and move us over the moon. And over the moon is what I like to call the station. The station is a place where we all end up staying. There's all of these rooms with these glass windows. There's just a ton of them. It looks like Star Wars almost. And in these rooms there is all kinds of senses that we feel. We all hum at the same time. We all go deaf at the same time. We all go blind at the same time. We all are mute at the same time, and then we make this vibration voice. All together we make it. Everyone in the same modes, everyone using their senses in the same ways being controlled. This is a way to re-energize and recycle your senses from being on Earth. Once this happens, we exit the station into the city, the tech city I like to call it. This is where we are held until our judgment, until we are judged by the highest. This is where we are held. So with all of this, that is the pathway of the afterlife in this present day and age. It changes every time an elder comes to Earth, but this time this is the way that we are going to be exiting. And it's going to be based off of knowledge and your common sense, pretty much. How much you want to live. Do you allow yourself, your consciousness, to be taken away into this color? Or do you keep it and go over the rainbow and recognize that you need to? That is the first test. And then once we get your vibration frequencies aligned and back in accordance with universal law, which is what happens in the station, then we send you to your room in your city and you are held until your name is called to be judged. And there's plenty to do there. So once you are judged, if you pass judgment, you do receive a home in heaven. We live upon oceans. It's beautiful. We have rivers that we have our own chariots to ride upon, and when we do go into heaven, And see, our home is this beautiful glass home. And then there's just the sand and the ocean in the back, all for yourself. That's the homes of heaven, in a cul-de-sacs of the people that you've died with. Usually by 12s we do this. There is also the canoe. So for lesser beings who are going to heaven to work, to going to heaven to be warriors or to have a job or to work for God, then they die and they awake upon canoes. This is how they wake up. They fall asleep when they die, they awake upon canoes. These are also the people who don't believe in afterlives, and they conscious are not ready to just stand up. They are taken into assimilation of a canoe. And when they are done this, there are 24 canoes. 12 of them are white and pearl, and 12 of them are wooden and gray. The 12 that are wooden and gray head into a wall of fire and are sent to hell to be judged. The ones with the white pearl boats are sent to the staircase of heaven to enter, where Darius is at the top of the staircase waiting to enter you and welcome you in. He takes you through the fields of heaven, the beautiful trees, the beautiful colors that just fall right off the trees, right into your arms. Just beautiful, cloudly energy. And then you are sent to your cul-de-sac, and you have dinner with everyone that night in the courtyard. And then Darius shows you what you are going to be doing, whether war or love or celestial work, whichever it is. Now we have different astral realms. The astral realm is the earthly realm. It's a place where the earthly people can project themselves into the celestial realm. The celestial realms are the angelic beings, the ones who are the helping hands in your life, your guardian angels, and you can mix with them and mingle with them in your astral realm. This is also a subconscious dream state realm as well. As for the afterlife, there are none alive that can speak to the dead. There are none alive that can speak to them. You can see them every once in a while, but you cannot speak to them. So all who claim that they do will be burned with fire, because they cannot. There is only one, the one who walks between both worlds. She is reality, she is the universe, she is life, she is death, and she is the only one that can talk to them. So keep that in mind, everyone out there, when all these mediums on earth, it's not real. They cannot. They are forbidden to. This is our afterlife story, and it's what happens when we die, in case anybody wanted to know. It's not so bad, right? No tricks, no keys needed, no special words. It's nothing like that. But I hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.